Why, hello there, guys. Listen, if you're like me, if you are a truth seeker and you want to get to the bottom of things, you're going to enjoy the next couple of videos because I am going to answer that age-old question. Does Mark spend more money on food or booze? Listen, after rent, I'm going to guess that food is my #1 expenditure. However, some people would question that and guess that it is beer and booze. I'm not sure which one it is. But I am willing, for the sake of science, to find out. So here on Nanai Road, you're going to find the Steak and Ramen restaurant. Guys, this is one of the best deals in the entire country of Thailand. They have a chicken steak, which is just delicious, and it's 69 baht. Which, guys, honestly works out to be just slightly over $2 American, and it is delicious. They have some of the best deals, some of the best food here on Phuket at this little tiny open air restaurant. You will not believe the deals that are here. So a lot of you guys still think that I won the lotto or something. Trust me, if I won the lotto, I would not be living here in Thailand on the cheap. I would be living in Thailand, but I would have a villa. I definitely have a funky ass car like a Celica or something like that, and I probably would be doing much more elaborate YouTube videos. So no, I did not win the lotto. That being said, I don't really live on a budget. I have a certain amount of money that comes in every single month, and what I do is I allocate part of it for saving, part of it for spending. Why do I save some of it? Well, to be honest with you, I have horrific misfortune and the worst luck possible when it comes to my electronics. This is now my 4th phone that I'm on here in Thailand, and I've gone through 3 cameras and 3 headsets. So yeah, I've got to go over my budget some months because well, shit happens. What can I tell you? Anyways, what I also do is I look at things in this sense, okay? When it comes to my meals, they pretty much average $3 each or less, okay? I don't really say for the month, oh, I'm going to spend this amount of money on food. I don't do that because, to be honest with you, it would be too confusing, and also I might miss out on things because I'm too concerned about sticking to my budget. That being said, though, I have not really gone over budget except for the months that I've had to buy cameras. I typically spend about $10 a day on food. Some days I do spend a little bit more than that, and those are the days that I do the all-you-can-eat barbecue buffets, which are phenomenal here. Don's Barbecue Buffet on Nanai Road is one of the most amazing things you can possibly find, and one of the greatest deals simply in all of Thailand. It's $9, and it's incredible. Anyways, what I also do is I look at things in this sense, okay? When it comes to my meals, they pretty much average $3 each or less, okay? I don't really say for the month, oh, I'm going to spend this amount of money on food. I don't do that because, to be honest with you, it would be too confusing, and also I might miss out on things because I'm too concerned about sticking to my budget. That being said, though, I have not really gone over budget except for the months that I've had to buy cameras. I typically spend about $10 a day on food. Some days I do spend a little bit more than that, and those are the days that I do the all-you-can-eat barbecue buffets, which are phenomenal here. Don's Barbecue Buffet on Nanai Road is one of the most amazing things you can possibly find, and one of the greatest deals simply in all of Thailand. It's $9, and it's incredible. I do like to go to the Mugata places as well, where you cook your own food. I love those, but I'm only doing that maybe once every 2 weeks, because that again is it's about $10 to go if you take a friend, and you have to take a friend because it's really boring going there by yourself, and it's just not as fun. So yeah, I'm spending about $10 a day on average on my food. Some days it's less, some days it's a little bit more. My booze, well, my booze is another factor altogether. There's all kinds of different categories for the beverages of choice too. So a lot of people are asking me, how come I don't have a fully serviced unit? Why don't I have a place with a kitchen in it? And the answer to that is quite simple. I cannot cook at home as cheap as I can go to a restaurant, sit down, and have a fully prepared meal done for me. I just simply cannot cost effectively beat eating out. Grocery prices here are surprisingly high. I would say that they're comparable to prices in North America 1 year ago before all this crazy inflation. But here they're still quite high, believe it or not. Meats, chickens and stuff like that, that's really cheap. But if you want to buy salads and beef and stuff like that, it's actually quite expensive. So I'm way better off, and budget-wise, 100% better off just to go to a restaurant, have someone cook it for me. Not only that, to get an apartment or a condo with a kitchen, you're going to pay more money. And again, I've had them and I've never used them. The only time I used my kitchen in Nyharn was when I had my bike accident and my private nurse lived with me for a few days. She would cook me some soups and stuff like that. Other than that, I just barbecued out on the grill, and I never used the kitchen at all. So it's a huge waste of money for me, and again, I can eat a lot cheaper in restaurants. Not only that, the restaurants here, and I'm talking restaurants, not the bars, but the restaurants, they don't tax some crazy premium on the booze. You go to a restaurant and a bottle of beer costs you maybe an extra 40 cents, possibly 50 cents more than what it costs to buy at 7-Eleven. So you don't feel guilty about it. Listen, back in Canada, at $7 a bottle of beer at a restaurant, I felt horrifically guilty getting a beer. So I didn't do that. Here, I'll have a beer with my meal all the time. Sometimes I'll have two, sometimes I'll have three. You never know. All depends on the day. Anyways, guys, listen. Again, I didn't spend very much money again today. Hopefully tomorrow I can make these a little bit more exciting for you. So if you're getting any value out of these, please hit subscribe, leave me a like, a comment, and again, live your best life. And my best life, obviously, is eating incredible foods at incredible prices here in absolutely beautiful Phuket, Thailand. So until next time, guys, cheers. And definitely stop back tomorrow for the booze video, because it should be fun, because I'm going to indulge a little bit when I make the video, so hopefully it'll be a little bit funnier and more engaging. Till next time, cheers.